the time. So it's pretty much note-taking expectations. So when you're taking notes, like for a class or when you're taking notes like on an article, it's kind of like annotating that you don't really want to write like the full sentence, but you want to get like the idea of it. So that when you go back, you know what the main points are without having to read the whole article again. So some of the note-taking expectations that we have that we wanted to show you guys is how to be organized. So how to organize your notes in a way that makes sense to you. Because your way of taking notes could be different from somebody else taking notes. But then it makes it easier for you to go back and look at. You want to do phrases and chunks. So this is kind of something that might be a little bit difficult, but you want to do short pieces of your notes to be able to go back and look at it quickly, because you could always go back and read the whole article again, right? But if you do something like shorter, you can go back and get the main idea from it. So that goes on to the next part that's actually super important. So you know, in elementary school, they probably taught you writing complete sentences, right? Like, they write that in you all the time. Well, when you're taking notes for a class or for an article or something like that, you do not want to do complete sentences at all. So, because like the article itself is already in complete sentences, so like I said, the point is to get just like the main idea of the article itself, right? So then you'll also want to fill space you have. So if you have like any space on the article, I kind of like go side by side with this when we do annotating. You can write notes, you can write like short phrases that give you the main idea. And the best way to do this is doing it in bullets. So like, you know, when you're doing bullets, you don't really write in complete sentences, but instead you kind of give like a short little snippet that gives you the idea of what it means. That's mostly like how you would want to do it. So we have, let's see. So I'm going to actually give an example to you guys. So could I get one person from each table to come up and get a whiteboard and a marker? So somebody from each table.
What are you getting?
I'm such an
When
artist.
is out? I love your effort. Hey, Alex.
And I want one person at each table to be assigned as like the writer. So okay. Does every table have a whiteboard? Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be reading this paragraph to you about numeration systems and numbers. Super interesting. And I want you guys to listen to when I read it. Don't write anything as I'm reading it, but I want you guys to be able to then, afterwards, get the main idea of this paragraph and note it onto the whiteboard. So first you guys are just going to listen to me read it, and then we'll take notes using like the strategy I just taught you. So the ancient Egyptians developed the art of counting to a high degree, but their system of numeration was very crude. For example, the number 1,000 was symbolized by a picture of a lotus flower, and the number 2,000 was symbolized by a picture of 2 lotus flowers growing out of a bush. Although these symbols called hieroglyphics permitted the Egyptians to write large numbers, the numeration system was clumsy and awkward to work with. The number 999, for instance, required 27 individual marks. Okay, so I read that paragraph that was all in complete sentences and had like a lot of information in it. So I want you guys to take time at your table to bullet, not write in complete sentences, but get the main ideas of the paragraph that I just read. So I'll give you guys some time to do that with your table, okay? You can go ahead and do that.
You could say like the number system wasn't very convenient. Hi camera. Hi camera. Hola.
Make it short. Get the main idea from it. to work with your table, so feel free to discuss it if you have left.
Using number 2000 was symbolized by two O's following
What's something that you say? You can even do something as simple as like hieroglyphics equal pictures of market. You don't even have to write like full words, you know? I'll give you guys about a minute left. Come up with some points, some main ideas from what I just read.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? I'm just saying that's how GHD, that's how it's
Give you guys about 30 more seconds.
I'm learning things every day. Do we come up whenever we're done?
Okay. So, let's actually see what some of you guys said. So, we'll start with what table wants to start? Good? Okay. Go for it. Do you want to give some points that you guys said? That one's good. So you want to do bullets. So let's go with numbers. Prior, many symbols. Easy, short to the point. Good. Let's do another table. You guys?
We said larger numbers required like more symbols like 27, so something like that.
Okay, so you would even want to condense that even more. So you could do something as simple as like larger numbers, and then do like an equal sign, more symbols. So super easy, right? Can
Hieroglyphics representing numbers.
okay. Hieroglyphics. Totally spelled. Represent. What'd you say?
Numbers.
Just numbers? Yeah. Short to the point. Yes.
The number system was inconvenient.
Yeah. So you don't even have to say the. So just say like number system. And then we could do equal again. Inconvenient. Good. Luke?
Very obvious.
Yep. So you could say difficult to use. Good. So you see, like, you get the whole sort of idea of what we just read. That took me like a lot of time to read, and you got it condensed to like 5 main points. So instead of having to reread that every time that you go back to your notes, you're like, oh yeah, I remember reading that because we did read it before. Numbers require many symbols, larger numbers equal more symbols, hieroglyphics represent numbers, number system, not very convenient, and it was difficult to use. So, this works really well, of course, if you read the article beforehand. Then you have things like SparkNotes and stuff, and if you just rely on that, you probably won't get the full, like, kind of gist of the article. So, you need to read it before, but then when you have notes, it's good to go back. So, I want you guys to open your Chromebooks. Yesterday, we kind of did research and you guys did sort of like an email thing. We're not going to do the email part anymore. And we did look at, you guys were grouped up into your topics that you were looking at of your jobs. So what you want to do is go to the library website. So I'll do that up here for you guys.
Well, what do we do?
So Aubrey Ben, then you'll go to library tab. Doing it up here if you don't know how. Right here in the first box on the left, ancient achievements, that's us. So you're gonna go there, let's see. Then you have two tabs right here, explore topics and research and calendar. So click on research and calendar. And you guys are actually going to use these encyclopedias on the top right to study your job that you're doing. So, you guys each have a topic that you're looking at your table with your group. I want you guys to look up stuff that have to do, in these encyclopedias that have to do with those jobs. Now, we passed out a packet to you guys, right? About ancient achievements, this one, you guys have it? Okay, so if you open it, it has like the who, when, where, the 5 W's, right? Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, so yesterday what I saw in some of the other classes was that there was not a lot of detail put into this. This is supposed to help you, and now with like the note-taking strategy, it should be a lot easier on you guys. So, as you're reading through the encyclopedias and you're looking at articles, and it says who, I want a little bit more than just Egyptians, you know? So what kind of Egyptians? So if you're looking at hieroglyphics, for example, you're looking at scribes, right? So tell me a little bit about the scribes. Give me more detail. What kind of class were they in with the social structure? What kind of lives did they lead? Did they live? So, with the who, put a little bit more detail than just like Egyptians or people from Egypt, stuff like that. With the when, same thing. You don't want to put just like from 300 BCE to 30 BCE. What's happening during that time? Do some research. You'll do this like a lot in the future, and so this is a good way to start out and to learn how to do this like note-taking strategy with research. And then with where. Where are we talking about? Egypt, okay. Where in Egypt? Probably close to the Nile, right? So what part of the Nile? Something like that. So I want you guys to give a little bit more detail. So I'll give you guys time to work on this packet. This is an individual grade though. So you are working individually. So it shouldn't be a lot of talking. If you guys need headphones, there's headphones up here. There shouldn't be a lot of videos or anything, but you're welcome to have headphones. So if you need help with anything with the note-taking strategy that we talked about, I can always go back and show you guys the examples and stuff that we did. So yeah, go ahead and start working, and then raise your hand if you have any questions.